Where are we, my baby?
We're Carlyon Bay in Cornwall.
Cornwall.
Not Devon, Cornwall.
Not Devon, but Cornwall. We've gone out of our comfort zone. I'll explain what we're doing. We are out looking for a new home. That home is going to be a van. We have just looked at a van at, near St Austell. And while we were there, we thought we would have a quick look at Carlyon Bay. The weather's not good. I'll show you the sky behind me. It was sunny when we left. So I've never been to Carlyon Bay. My wife said she'd been here many, many years ago. There's me. Hello. There she is. They're both there. So I'll quickly show you what we can see. It's the beach. It's quite beautiful down there. As you can see, quite a lot of people. It's typically English. The sun isn't really out. It's not really hot. But all down on the beach. To park at the car park and walk down. The good thing is they've got space for cars and big vans, like we'll be buying eventually. £3 for a car all day, £5 for a van. We're doing this basically because we've been sat in the car all morning to come down here to look at this van, and we need to exercise a little bit before we drive all the way back home. Yes, tomorrow we're driving up to Basingstoke because looking at another van, and then we need to make up our mind, because the fact is, because of all the staycationing that we're doing nowadays because of COVID, vans are getting, well, snapped up quickly. So really, if you snooze, you lose. And the one we saw today, very keen on. We've got one more to see tomorrow, then we're going to make a decision. We've seen God knows how many vans. We've driven all over the place. Been to Yeovil, we've been to Bristol, we've been to Clutton, we've been to lots of places. Oh, yeah, been all around Western-super-Mare, been to Shepton Mallet. Yeah, we've been looking. So we're becoming part of the van life community. That we've decided. Even if Malaysia open tomorrow, we're basically staying here for a while because my wife's got lots of appointments she has to keep. The sky is black. All these people are coming here expecting a nice sunny day on the beach. I don't think it's the case just yet. But the English are nothing if not positive. What's the word? Optimistic. Say it again, please.
Optimistic.
Okay, I'll be Frank Muir. You give me 3 definitions of the word optimistic. Go. That's quite nice. The sun's shining on that bit. That's the place.
We're going to walk back that way anyway, so let's walk.
We should walk down by the water and along the waterfront. So it's always prettier as we're here. So you might notice I'm not talking much about the European Championships. That is because by the time this video comes out, it will all finished long ago, and we'll know if England or Italy are the champions. Wow, that sky behind me is amazing.
Black flag.
Look at that black cloud. We've got frisbee golf on the beach. Come on, Leo, you want to come to England? Okay, so where are we?
We are in Minions in Cornwall.
And where are we?
We're at the, how would you pronounce it? Is it Cheesewring?
It's the Cheesewring, yeah.
Cheesewring Hotel. Spelt cheese and then W ring.
And we're having lunch.
We are.
On our way back through, we're going from St Austell this morning. Then I've got some food coming. I've got steak and ale pie, and my wife has got...
This is lamb cobbler.
Lamb cobbler. Right. And this is steak and ale pie. So underneath that lovely crispy piece of... It's going to be steak and ale. Lovely. Proper, good, flavourful English food. Huge platefuls. Delicious, absolutely delicious. If you're passing through a village called Minions, come to the Cheesewring Hotel. I always used to ask Leo, so why not you? Hello, where are we, baby?
We are at the Great Western Canal in Tiverton. One of our favourite old walking spots.
And what county is that in?
Devon.
Is that God's country?
God's country.
Yes, indeed. Welcome everybody to our old hometown.
Sea cadets.
We used to live over there in a beautiful big old house. How old was our house?
It was 1830.
1830, so getting on a little bit. nearly 200 years old. And then we had another house somewhere else nearby. Anyway, we're going up to the canal because it's one of our favourite walks. And I've got the beautiful Crafty Nana with me. Check out her channel. Not bad, is it? Quite beautiful. We were lucky enough to live near here, so we could come here whenever we wanted to. So we can see down here all these little umbrellas. This is the canal tea rooms, and you can see on the wall all the flower pots, teapots. Gosh, cracking up, teapots. And then down here you can see some canal boats. A canal, for those of you that don't know, maybe my friends in Malaysia, is a man-made waterway. In the olden days it would be used for transporting goods from one place to another. So they would wheel. So this place had a lime kiln down here, so it could have been used for moving the lime, whatever. So this goes for many miles that way. It's the most beautiful walk, and it's the kind of boats you have on it. They're called barges. Like this long one here that's all covered on. So this is a barge that's doesn't go anywhere. This is where you can have a nice Devon cream tea in here. Very nice. These are people's gardens. What a beautiful place to have your house around the side of this canal. I think one of the things I'm realising being back in England is how lucky we are with the amount of public walking spaces that we have. And also, I guess, the difference in the weather. Because no matter which way you look at it, Malaysia is too hot and too humid. Whereas the temperature is more conducive for walking, and we have just such a variety of pathways. And look at these flowers. And my dear friends in Malaysia, none of these houses that are across there will have locked gates and security. You can just have a normal fence, don't even necessarily have a gate. People just wander in and out. We don't have these kind of fears. It's one of the things that in Malaysia kind of depresses me. So I think Malaysia's a safer country, but you guys are just terrified of people coming near your properties. And here we don't have that issue. We lived in houses big and small, and no, well, some have had gates, but you probably never even close your gate. You just, you know, that's life. So, if you ever come to England, my Malaysian viewers, and obviously university, or you've got a job and your job is London, or your university is Newcastle, or whatever, when you get a weekend, come down to Devon. It's the most beautiful part of the country, and you won't regret it. In fact, you'll probably just fall in love. How about living there? Right by this canal, beautiful house, nice little garden. We English love our gardens. It's so important for us. It's one of the weird things, I guess, differences. We really like our gardens, we really like to be landed property. Now, I know that I've told you all this before, but did you forget or did you remember? All the swans are owned by the Queen. I don't actually know what that means. Is anyone allowed to keep them? Eat them, really? You heard that from the Crafty Nana.